So I'm here with Jon Jarvis from Advania.
Jarvis.
That's what I said.
Jarvis.
That's what I said.
Jarvis.
I said Jarvis.
Did.
All right, we'll keep that in the edit. I'm here with Jon Jarvis from. Did I say it right that time?
I said it right that time. Yeah.
I'm here with Jon Jarvis from Advania.
How's it going, Dean?
And let me start that all again because I can't rescue that.
Okay. I think you need to keep this in.
I think so. So I'm here with Jon Jarvis here from Advania. We're in Cloud Tech Tallinn 2025. Your first time in Tallinn, first time in this event. How have you found it?
Yeah, it's awesome. Really inclusive event. The organisation team have just gone, in my opinion, above and beyond. Like I had a little bag in my hotel room with my my speaker badge and a nice little welcome message. The guys are top here, so shout out to the organising team.
Yeah, and you've done a session already. Well, it was with me.
So we just done a session, myself and you. We was on a security panel, and I've got one more session in a couple of hours.
And what's the session that you're about to do on?
So I do a session on ethical hacking of a Microsoft 365 tenant. Give a story of how an attacker will come to attack an organisation, how they kind of manage that from front to back. I showed them how the attack will look like, and then give some remediations, but some bits, some remediations, how to stop it, and things to look out for.
And you obviously haven't given the session yet, so I can't ask how it went. But is it something you've done, a session you regularly give? Is it?
So I've done it once or twice. I've done it in Glasgow at the Scottish Summit, and I think I've done it in a virtual user group as well. I love to do things in the virtual user group first to make sure that I don't mess up timings and stuff like that. Yeah. But yeah, it's a fun session. It's a really and as I'm doing a demo, you never know what's going to happen. So that's some of the exciting parts.
The demo is the exciting part, and I think even for the attendee, the demo is the exciting part. Even if you're not hoping for the demo to fail, your eyes are everywhere searching for the things that are interesting on the screen. Slides are full of information, but are typically boring for an attendee. They're meant to be boring, right? Because they're meant to be looking at you and listening to you speak. A demo is meant to be interactive, I think.
Anyway, just want to say, Dean, it's nice to see you. It's been a while, hasn't it?
It has been a while.
I think probably about 3 years or so. We both worked at CDW previously.
Has it been that long?
Yeah, I think so. It's been that long.
I didn't even. We talk so much online, you forget how long it's actually been.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were both at CDW. I moved to Ontinu, I think it was Ontinu after that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
And I still work there. I still do lots of things with them. Mainly around OT security at the moment.
Awesome.
Actually, do you have any?
I haven't done much on IoT security. So Defender for IoT, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So that sounds really interesting. I think anything when it comes to IoT and it's a little bit out of the norm when it comes to that Defender set, it becomes quite interesting. I think I want to sit down and have a look at that. Have you got any videos or anything on it?
I did a video on Defender for IoT OT because, as always, Microsoft tried to simplify the marketing of things and make it more difficult to understand. So Defender for IoT has two sides to it. It has enterprise IoT, like printers, so things that are connected to the internet that an enterprise would have, like printers, phones, cameras, webcams, door locks, all that kind of stuff. That's covered by Defender for IoT. And that is included in Microsoft 365 licensing. So you already have that capability.
Yeah,
You'll find it in your XDR portal when you look. It's got IoT. But then there's another side, OT, operational technology, like machines. So this boiler, for example, that this building would be full of machines opening valves and changing temperatures and that kind of thing. And that's not enterprise IoT, that's operational technology, PLCs and controllers and logic things. You can't put an agent on that. You can't detect or sniff that. You can't ask it how it is. You have to monitor the traffic actually and see the data that's going between it. So did a particular command go to that machine that shouldn't have gone to that machine? Does it normally receive a stop command at 10 o'clock every day and suddenly received it at 8 o'clock. Is that an anomaly that you need to be aware of? And we talked about XDR and visibility in the panel discussion. And if you have an OT environment, and lots of organizations do have an OT environment, healthcare, transport, there's tons of places that have OT, and they're normally not securing it because they don't think of a threat appearing there. And I think I think Sammy was talking about the thing that keeps him up at night. Was that you or Sammy?
That's Sam saying his phone, yeah.
I think the threats around OT that just aren't being considered right now.
That's crazy,
There's just not enough thought about it. So that's my
that
passion
seemed like
right now.
a shameless plug to your video, but I was genuinely interested.
No, I haven't got a video on that. I mean, that's just awareness. I think we really should be making more of a big deal.
So could you get it hooked up to like Hive or something like that, or like I know you said boiler, but could you get it to like a Hive system, to like your central boiler system if you wanted, or anything like that, or you're going to try it now, aren't you?
I don't know. Let's go back to the topic, right? So, I moved to Ontinu, and then you moved to Advania.
Yep.
Did that happen before I moved to Ontinu?
No, after. So I was still at CDW. I actually ended up doing your role on a secondment after you left.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I was a principal consultant while she was a senior solutions architect. Yep. I ended up then, when you left, doing your job, yeah.
Very good, very good. So Advania, are you here as Advania, or? Yeah,
so Advania is like a really good organisation to work for. They support my trips, talking at conferences. Really good organisation within the UK and also Northern Europe now. So originally a Swedish organisation, Advania. They purchased an organisation called Content and Cloud. Previously IT Lab and Content and Code, but really good good organisation, very good technical team as well. I don't know if you know any of them, but Chin and Richard within the Intune space are really good. Richard Johnson within the Intune space, really good guys, and across the board when it comes to security and architecture and that. Really enjoying it so far. I've been there, I think, when this podcast is released, probably about near enough a year.
Right.
So good year so far.
Good. And so Advania are an MSP or just a
MSP, MSSP as well.
Wow.
So we've got a managed CSOC, but MSP in general, and strong professional services team.
Great.
Alongside a managed service team. Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
They do a lot.
So they do, I think, in terms of like Microsoft, they've got 12 specializations. They've got all 12 specializations across the 6 different solutions areas. So they near enough do anything within that Microsoft space.
So you mentioned that you've done that session that you're about to do in a couple of places so far. Are you attending any conferences soon in the near future?
We've got MVP Summit firstly, which in Redmond the end of March, but then I'm going to Vegas for the Microsoft 365 conference, which I'm really looking forward to. Not just because it's Vegas, but it is actually a really good conference. I went there 2 years ago now, and very well attended, lots of people. I've done a workshop back then, there was 85 people just in the workshop. In the UK, you'd normally see a workshop to be about 20 to 30 people. So really big numbers, sessions about 400 or 500 people. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, that's good. Are you giving a session, the
same session? Very similar session to the one today. I'm going to add a couple of bits to it. Just because I think it's a little bit of a longer session.
Right.
So I'm going to add probably a bit about the conditional access stuff that we've seen recently. I'm going to try to add that into it and change it up a little bit.
Yeah,
that's the aim.
Awesome. Well, I normally ask at the end, is there any feedback for the event organisers? But you said already at the start that
awesome.
Fantastic.
Yeah, they're really good. And I don't know if you're going to show any B-roll whatsoever of the venue, but it's a real cool real cool venue. It's not one that I'm quite used to, right? I mean, normally in like conference centre halls and stuff, which are very high ceiling, very white and stuff, and it's like we're in an old oil refinery or something, right?
No, this is a boiler house.
For
the steam. There's a big tower out there. There's a power station.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. So, I mean, this actual building is, I think it's like a very good representation of Tallinn, because I was out in Tallinn last night just walking around the shops and stuff, and it's very rustic, very old, and everything's very clean. It's lovely and clean, but there's so much technology behind it. You know, there's a lot of, it's a great place, and this building looks like a derelict, right? It looks like it's completely gone and not used anymore, but it's lovely and warm. We've got great lighting, we've got great facilities, we've got so much electronics and so much stuff here from a technology perspective. It's a great hybrid.
Yeah, when I spoke to friends about talking and doing a session in Tallinn, and like in Estonia, I'm like, yeah, Estonia is actually like one of the most advanced, like technologically advanced countries in the world, right? And when you start looking into it, and it's you'd expect it to be not as technologically advanced as it is, but it's crazy good. Exactly. And you can see the things by looking around here how advanced it is as well, right?
Exactly. So, if you were a prospective attendee for Cloud Tech Thailand 2026, what would you say to them?
Oh, come to my session if I'm speaking.
Okay.
But come here, immerse yourself, speak to the sponsors. Without sponsors, these events don't happen, as you know. Speak to the sponsors. Try to win a bit of Lego, or try to get away to give away. But come around, give good conversations, speak to people that you don't know, and try to make yourself uncomfortable. Like I was speaking to my wife last night on the phone, and I've come here by myself. I know obviously yourself, and I know Andrew and one or two others, but a bit uncomfortable not knowing a lot of people like I generally do when I go to a conference in the UK. Go and make yourself uncomfortable, because that's when you're going to start to meet new people and start to have conversations that you possibly wouldn't have before.
Great advice. Well, lovely to see you again, John.
And you.
So let's not leave it so long this time, right?
Oh, we're not. We're going to see each other 3 more times, I think I counted this year so far.
I'm looking forward to it. Thanks very much.
Take care, buddy.
Thanks.